Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealwithlove.com. So the idea of the Astrocolorscope is that we're going to mix astrology, a little bit of astrology, with color. And the way we mix the color is we're using crystals from my ever-expanding crystal bag. I choose 3 crystals and then throw them into a chart with 12 houses, and then we see where the crystals land for you. And I also take a colored bead from here, so we get a little bit of extra color as well. And I'll be taking cards. Now let me see, where are my cards? They disappeared. So we have the Voyager deck of cards. I really like these because they're a collage of images. So what I'll do is I'll pick a card and then I'll hold the card up, and you can see what you're most attracted to in that card, and that may reflect a message for you, a special message for you. So before we get going with the Astrocolorscope, do remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit. You'll get the color kit at bit.ly/color kit. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, Scorpio, so for you, you are in for a big letting go month. Oh my goodness, big release month. So you have ametrine, which went into, ametrine is amethyst and citrine together, and the amethyst is violet and the citrine is yellow. This went into your 3rd house, which is the house of communication and of neighbors and of letting go, not letting go, but it's about negativity that you've been holding on to, patterns that you've been holding on to, because it's a communication, it's like a self-talk energy. So with the violet and the yellow that goes in here, these are opposite each other on the color wheel. So violet is about going within and yellow is about coming out. And with this, it's saying that anything that you've held in is going to come out over this next month. Now, what's interesting to me is that you also have another yellow in here as well. It's not going in the 3rd house. The yellow is going in the 5th house. And the 5th house is about creativity. So I feel with this, there's a connection. So it's almost like you are using creative ways to release something, or you're releasing something, some blockages around your creativity, or you're releasing some blockages that have been in maybe your relationships and your friendships and having fun. So there's a connection with the 5th house and release and opening up. And then the 3rd house is that communication, and it's almost like there's some kind of negative pattern that's been around there that you are going to be releasing with this amethyst, particularly in here. And you're going to be successful with that citrine energy in here as well, because citrine is a stone of success and wealth. So there's a sense with this, you know, again around creativity, around something that you are doing that is creative. I feel that abundantly you are letting go of some kind of stuckness in your abundance, and abundance is going to start flowing, but it's flowing in the area of creative genius. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and as a consequence of that, it feels like your personal life is going to start picking up. There's a sense of you being seen more, and I feel that that is towards the middle of the month, maybe the 15th onward, that it's almost like there are more parties to go to, or there are more events that you're being invited to, that sort of thing. It's because something is becoming unstuck. Now, the other stone that came up went into your 8th house, and this is the shaman's stone. So it's kind of, it looks like a rock, but it's actually very light. And with this, you know, when you think of the shamans, it's very much about healing and connecting to a sacred energy. And because it went into your 8th house, that is the area of death and rebirth. And of course, that is your house. So I feel as if you have been asking to be empowered. You've been asking to step into your power. You've been wanting to become a stronger person, more courageous, maybe more of a rock for others. Maybe you've wanted more of a groundedness and security and structure to your life. And there's a feeling that that is what is coming in. But it's something has to come unstuck first in order for this to be achieved. Just feeling if there's anything else that wants to come in there. Now, from my bead bag, the spiral came up, and I have to say that I had my hand on the spiral, and then I kind of moved my hand away to feel the beads, and then it came right back to the spiral again. So this is definitely the one that you needed. And spirals are reflective of growth, but they're also reflective of completion. So you're going into the center, and then you're coming back out again with that spiral, and it has the ability to grow. But I also feel that there's a completion energy that's connected to this too. So with this, you know, again, it's like with the yellow energy, you can grow, you can expand, you let down your boundaries, you let down your barriers. So with the yellow, and this is yellow obsidian, it's a protective stone, but it's also very translucent, and it almost looks like there's a spine that's going through it. So I feel like you are getting more courageous and fearless as well, and you're stepping into that place of being more confident and letting go of any lack of self-esteem that's been with you for some time, and particularly around areas of communication. So you may be getting better at speaking to authority figures. You may just be getting clearer about what it is you want. The card that comes up for you is the Empress. So take a look at this and see if there's anything that resonates with you within the images on the card, and then ask, what does that mean for you? And see what comes up for you. So when I look at this, I see her pregnant belly. And I feel that this is saying that you may well be pregnant with ideas, that there's a new growth that's happening for you, and it maybe hasn't been born yet, but it will be born. So now is the time to let go of whatever has been stuck, whatever has been preventing you from being creative or has blocked you. And now is the time to move into that place of being confident about your creativity and also about your power, because this energy is about your power. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Do leave a comment below. Let me know if the messages resonate for you. If you know what your ascendant and moon signs are, check out the other Astrocolorscopes for that too. And you can also invite your guides and angels to let you know which crystal, which of the 3 crystals has a specific message for you for your moon or ascendant sign. I make jewelry, so this is one of the pieces of jewelry I make. This is an angel wing, an earth angel wing. You can find those in store.sealwithlove.com along with lots of other goodies. And of course, if you've enjoyed the Astrocolorscope, remember I do offer a crystal reading service in the guidance section of my website. So that's sealwithlove.com/guidance. And finally, remember to pick up your color kit. That's at bit.ly/color kit. I look forward to seeing you next month or next week with the Colorscope show. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.